Hold on to your butts.
Yay! Star Wars Acolyte!
Oh, God help us!
Exhibit A.
You're all a bunch of hypocrites.
Star Wars is for everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Star Wars is for everyone.
Regardless of race.
Regardless of religion.
Regardless of gender.
Or identity.
And it always has been.
Did you wiry little twat?
Not every show, movie, comic book, collectible, or video game will be your favorite.
And that's okay.
Social media should be a place where we can share our love for the franchise.
Without being attacked for what we enjoy.
You started all of this, but I'm gonna finish it.
There is no room for bigotry,
misogyny,
or racism in the galaxy far, far away.
That's why when you feel alone in your fandom,
when someone attacks you for being who you are,
remember, there are more of us.
There are more of us. There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
Again.
You're all a bunch of hypocrites.
Fuck you!
Meanwhile...
Why do women ruin everything?
But wait! There's more!
Maybe that's what she means. She expects anything.
I'm going viral on Twitter again. Open up the news. Some interesting things. 20 million views. Interview from 2015 with Trevor the King. When I was the
Colin Kaepernick called. What's his hair back?
The story, you know the one. Oh, do you smell like a black boy? Yeah, my people cry in the theaters. Find it releasing. My people cry they can see us as human beings. Trevor asked what I want. The people.
You're not a human being, woman. You're a piece of living cringe.
It's out the season, man. Out the season, man. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Gets worse.
You know, I feel that our show was much more woman-centered than what I have previously seen.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I feel like we are part of a wave of more inclusive and more beautifully represented Star Wars shows.
You need to shut the f up.
Fans that don't necessarily look like what you normally think like the traditional Star Wars fan looks like, because if there's anything that I learned from this show, it's that, you know, the Star Wars fan is varied.
What the hell are you talking about? Fool of a took.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Also,
You asshole.
You asshole.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
I'm President Rathcock, and I approve this message.
give him a little kiss on the cheek.
I think I'll have to put some after.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm not okay with it.
Ew, you licked it. Who licked somebody's face?
That's
She just licked his face.
That's okay.
You're getting
It's
cut.
him. I mean, let's be real.
Oh, that's nasty.
There's a man named Destiny, streaming games so endlessly. Trump derangement all the way, every hour, every day. Wife's out with other men, he's in chat again and again. Online life is such a mess, but he says it's for chat. Comment wars like a diplomat. Keyboard warrior all night long. But his wife's got her own song. Oh, Destiny, can't you see? Online life's your enemy, but you love it, can't deny. Living life streaming a lie. He's a cook and he loves it. In the game, though he don't fit. Massive loser in the screen, but his life ain't what it seems.
I'm in a poly relationship. The reason why I'm in a poly relationship is because I don't give a fuck if my girlfriend goes and fucks another guy, because I know she's coming back to me at the end of the night. Because we love each other. Because I'm a cool fucking person. I know that.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Dragons!
What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Dragonslayer Commentaries from the one and only Tangent King podcast, where we talk about all the crazy shit coming out of the Hollywood dumpster fire, and sometimes, because, you know, life is life, the crazy politics that are occurring that surround all the things that are in the dumpster fire anyway. Now, I'm joined today by my wonderful co-host, Magnum PI, the British person, Ryan Roger Athay, and Dobby the House Elf, or RevRavenwolf, as he's called on YouTube. At this point, you should just rename yourself Dobby the House Elf. You know, it's just too perfect at this point.
I gotta say, Dragon, Destiny's ex-wife is a pretty lady. Melina is a lovely lady. However, she's more of a one-night stand type of gal than
a lot of people have said that, yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the women in our show that watch will probably agree the same way as well. Yeah, she's
the ideal person for Atreus. Melina Goranson is the ideal choice for Atreus.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to the Tangent King dating show, starring Ryan.
Starting Ryan Magnum PI, apparently.
I wish someone who looks like me arrests Atreus before he goes home.
Oh, 80s all over again. By the way, chat, how are y'all doing? I'm sure you guys are ready for all this insanity. And yes, Sonia, she definitely is for the streets. Hold the fuck on. I gotta look up that clip. You know why? Because she really is for the streets. Holy shit, man. By the way, how you guys been? First off, let's start off with some quick introductions. Dobby, let's start with you first. How you been, man?
I've been really good. Hi, I'm Dobby the House Elf, otherwise known as RevRavenwolf, otherwise known as Dobby. So welcome to the show. I've been really good. I've been doing a lot of live streams, taking the piss out of Destiny every time I get, and just watching the shit show that is current politics and the RNC convention. So it's been a little bit of fun.
All right, Ryan?
Well, hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well, and it's great to see you all watching today. Az never really lost weight. He just put on a wig and a moustache and a beard. Yeah, didn't lose weight at all. It's a doppelganger. He's not real. But it's great to be here, ladies and gentlemen, as I cosplay as the next Derek Chauvin, and Atreus cosplays as the next George Floyd. But it is great to be here, and I have breaking news, folks. Apparently, Atreus fancies Dragonslayer.
Oh God, no! Don't spread all those rumors, God damn it!
Oh, he's not denying it. Look.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's not-
God!
he's not denying.
Oh Jesus! Oh man, guys, Atreus was supposed to be in the show today, but unfortunately, he just
arrested for being black.
Sure, we'll go with that story. Magnum PI, he arrested him and delayed his arrival to the TKP, or the Tangent King podcast. There you go. That's our acronym from here on out. No. Don't confuse me for some.
That's what he said. Atreus said that he will blow Dragonslayer later. Don't worry.
Damn it, Ryan.
I would share it, but that means breaking the golden rule of
No.
content creation.
No,
which is
you won't.
showing DMs, and I'm not going to do what
Oh
Atreus
goodness, man. Well, Sonia, you did mention something very important about Destiny's ex-wife, and that is.
You identify my bitches with APs. She ain't got an AP, she is not mine.
You cold. He cold.
She belongs to the streets.
That's right. People like that belong to the streets, period.
So they're allowed to own people as property, but I'm not allowed to own them?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ almighty. Yep, this is Ryan, everybody. Frickin' Magnum PI over here, just embodying 80s.
Where's my police badge? Isn't this part of the training course?
Oh, my God. Well, before we go too far into that.
I knew that.
Yes. Let's actually talk really quick, honestly, because there's really not much to talk about except the aftermath.
What episode are we on again?
The last one, thank God.
What number?
Oh, 8.
It's just that in the intro it said.
You mean? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're on episode.
Stupid wanker. LMFAO.
Oh, shut up, you fucking British twat. Anyway, what I was trying to get at here, everyone. So yes, we finally got to the end of the Acolyte, and no surprise, it was a shit show. All right.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Leslie Headland again thinks she's made like the greatest masterpiece on this freaking blue earth, and the fan base is like, no, it's not.
The only thing that's blue is Destiny's ballsack. The only thing bluer than the Acolyte is Destiny's
ballsack. God damn it, man. Okay, well,
he's being true because Destiny,
Yeah.
Hey, if that's what he enjoys, maybe I'll have a shot with Melina.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. But, no, no, Brett. Definitely not. Unless you're into that. That's a different story. And, well, there you go, Ryan. Got a compliment.
Are you sure this isn't a porn parody, Dragon?
Look, man. No, we're not going there, all right? We're not going some weird interracial parody here, all right?
He's standing over.
Well, where else do you think horse babies come from?
Well, lesbian scissoring, that's where. I mean, they said it themselves, not me, But, dude, let's just... Honestly, I'm going to speed through a lot of this because all y'all need to know...
It was a train wreck.
It was a train wreck. Literally, the only thing that happened plot-wise is everybody went their separate ways for a little bit, then sort of talked with each other. Soul's master, Green Lady over here is like, oh, everyone's dead? Well, I guess I'll send a more experienced group to come with me to find out what the hell's going on. And then, in short... Everyone does like this whole Avengers fighting sequences with each other, 1v1s, then group fights and whatever, right? And then the whole story ends with the fact that Soul sometimes telling the truth is not a good thing because it'll get you killed. And he gets Yeah, and the Asian man gets force choked to death by the black woman. I know. That turns into a Sith later on. Yeah, I know. Please, everybody, give a round of very loud applause for this magnificent writing. Yeah.
She
Fucking
bled
hell.
his saber, and he didn't charge her.
Progressive white woman, right? Black person killing Asian.
This is a perfect description of everyone's reaction after seeing this.
He was waiting for Atreus.
He was gonna ask for some extra help, but nobody gave it to him. Yeah, and in short, one thing that they obsess over, and Jesus Christ, just the same face twice in two different angles. I didn't even know that.
Penetrate.
Oh my God. Yes, don't forget to like the stream, and also channel memberships are live if interested. Now,
Power of two.
Exactly.
The power of many.
Oh, yes. Except this power of two will work out while the Acolytes is dog shit. Oh my God. No, yes, you're right. You couldn't make this shit up, actually, just a GOG, because it's insane. It makes absolutely no sense. But then again, the way they set all of this up and kept going backwards and forwards made this impossible to be resolved in a normal plot manner. Okay?
Oh, we could resolve it in this way.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Before we do that.
Jedi Asian man has
Yeah.
the hots for an 8-year-old girl, grooms her for her entire life, fesses in front of her sister. Her sister goes all big boomy boom with the lightsaber, only to realize that Darth Plagueis is playing everyone. End of the story. Job done.
I mean, literally. I mean, look, here's a good description. Literally, it's just her force choking this dude.
And she's standing there going,
Yeah.
what?
What do I do? Wait, sister, I'm supposed to be the killer here, not you.
Oh my gosh.
No, seriously.
But they're
It's
the
just-
same person.
I know. It's just. I'm sorry. I was not. I did not mean to pause like that. Is that what Soul wanted all along? To
One
get
of the
fucking
biggest-
choked by a
one of
black
the big-
woman?
Harder, baby, harder. Choke me harder.
Wait,
One
so
of the
the guy
biggest
was a
problems-
masochist.
One of the biggest problems with this season is the fact that one person is playing twins.
I'm not very well. Like, that whole character, she just stands there going like,
It's like she can't emote to save her life.
but she
And
can
since when did
twerk.
lightsabers get periods?
Yeah, but then she can twerk when she has to, attack white people.
Hey, Dragon, you're mute.
Yeah, dragon.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why. I
Fucking retard.
I sometimes auto mute myself by accident. I'm sorry. I'm so used to doing that. Anyway, oh fuck you, you cunt. Anyway, here's the best comment I think I've seen throughout this entire.
Can you pronounce the commenter's name, Dragon?
Sure, Siraj Hashmi. Yeah, that's
That
the name.
sounds like something you'd order in a kebab shop.
God damn it. Well, the thing I liked about this comment is this guy
If
goes,
you liked the comment, why haven't you liked the comment?
No. Oh my God, you are so right. I'm sorry. I've been so.
All pick on dragon.
There.
If you want
Sure.
other people to see the comment, Dragon, why don't you share the comment?
Oh, because I found it like right before the show was going to show up. And you know what?
So why don't you do it now?
What the hell? Remember when you learned? Oh,
Is that the Olsen twins? Yeah, that was
Yes.
the Olsen twins.
that's true. But I like this comment especially because it says the acolyte looks awful. If I wanted to watch a black woman assault a nation, I'd take public transit in San Francisco.
And if he wanted to watch a black woman kill an Asian, like we just saw, he would take the railroad to L.A.
No, but one thing I wanted to also show. Just give me a moment. I just want to make sure I got this right because I think I shared the wrong type. But one thing I wanted to show is people are like going all like the fake fans is probably the best description. All the fake fans of this show who
From
claimed
pro
it.
to anti to fake, Dobby.
I mean, they are. I was trying to figure out what's the nicest way to call them, because I mean, I didn't want to call them
retards.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. That's a good way of doing it. And by the way, no, dude, come on, man. That's rich, man. I'll give you that. I'll give you one for that. I'll give you 10 points. But for people said this was like the pinnacle of fighting cinema, so to speak. Like, this is what Leslie Headland said in her own words, and I will pull up that article in a moment. But this is what they were talking about.
Now, that kind of undulating.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam! Okay, so
what button do I press? He's like, oh shit.
yeah, he was looking at it. He's like, wait, I don't remember. It's been so long since I had to unsheath it.
It's a quick time event.
It really is. Oh my god!
I'd have to say, to credit this scene, go back to the beginning, Dragon, right at the beginning, right?
there?
You look at that roof. That roof would have definitely stopped the Trump assassin, as well as the FBI. Look at that undulation.
Oh
God
my
damn.
god!
They look like they're inside a nuclear reactor.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a temple.
Vagina.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Only Ryan would be able to detect a vagina in
I
a
mean,
fucking.
look at the vagina door.
Oh my god. Well, yes, but
There goes the monetization.
oh, I mean, there wasn't any to begin with, because I know it's fucking Ryan.
You killed my mother.
Yeah.
May,
you literally started a fire. The witches had their weapons drawn on us, and your mother was turning into a ghost demon. I struck her out of pure instinct. I thought she was trying to kill us, and I feared for your safety. We never intended for things to end like that. All we wanted was a peaceful resolution, but the witches became hostile and made the situation worse. Still, I know I made a mistake, but that doesn't mean you can go on a murder spree.
It can because she's black.
Oh my god. I mean,
and then
honestly,
he has to remind her to stand.
Roll
to
credits.
And I can't fucking keep going.
It kind of reminds me of
side
something.
of the Force. What if
It reminds me of something very similar.
Uh-huh.
Look, I am your father. In this case, May, I am your killer.
Oh my god, you're right. But
You know, instead of having the light and the dark side of the Force, folks, we should have it like the white and the black side of the thread.
honestly, at this point, I will go for that. Because
Senator Palpatine in fucking Netflix is like just black. It's just black. Darth Vader is white.
Not only was he killed as an Asian guy, but to be killed by a black bad actress, he's never going to live that down.
No, he's not.
I'm Squid Game guy. I got killed by the worst actress Disney's ever hired. I'm going to have a really big, long career after this.
Look, I'm OSHA, extremely angry.
Yeah, and I wanted to show this article
I'm
because
OSHA, extremely happy.
oh my god! And here's the best
I'm
part.
OSHA if I don't get what I want.
Well, okay, OSHA, you'll self-identify
OSHA
as white.
Man, take me by the hand. OSHA man.
Fucking
scissoring!
We should play that video just for as.
Wait, could you say that again? Just say.
Fucking scissoring!
Perfect. Now I have a clip. Oh man, no, but
He, him, they, them.
oh man, dude. So this article is. Man, Bound. I don't know how Bounding finds this stuff so quickly, but I gotta give him credit because otherwise,
I remember talking to
Yeah.
Spencer on
Mhm.
Woods' Countercast. He's a swell guy. He's Korean, but he's a swell guy. He eats dogs, but he's a swell guy. And he's he's Korean, obviously.
Oh
but
my
he
god.
is very good at writing these kinds of articles.
Oh, I see. Well, the title of this article is literally The Acolyte showrunner Leslie Headland believes Star Wars series final fight scene tops The Phantom Menace and The Matrix. I don't know why I didn't put the "and"
Fuck
there,
me.
but
Since when was there a Star Wars show called The Matrix?
no, but dude,
Have I missed something?
I don't know. But so here's the thing, I did not know this. So according to Headland, right, she says, right, that we want
She's
to
not a lesbian and it's all an act.
Oh my god. She says we want to top Duel of the Fates. We want to top the train station scene in The Matrix. We will settle for nothing less. I will leave it up to the viewer as to whether or not we achieve that. But in my heart of hearts, I was like, we achieved that.
She hasn't topped anyone.
Well, apart from
Especially in the sexual sense.
You don't know. There are ways. Jesus
How do
fucking
you
Christ.
top someone while scissoring them?
God, come on, man. God, man, you wrong for that shit. Oh, Jesus.
reminds
Man.
me of that villain from Goldeneye, that Russian person.
Yeah, right?
Who, like, crush people with her legs. That's how you do it.
No, that's true. I mean, look. So here's the best part, right? I found out through this article that originally we weren't even supposed to be seeing Asian Ezra Miller past, I believe it was episode 5, right?
But then the diversity and equity people would have been like, "Hey, you got to bring him in. He's Asian."
No, it was actually her. Let me explain, because she actually said this. She said in episode 6, she was going to leave him, go and do her thing in the finale, and then return to him at the end of the last episode. I saw many screens test in the helmet and his cloak, and I saw him learning his fight choreography. And I thought, there will be riots in the streets if I do not end the show with him versus Soul. That was clear. So I rewrote the ending of the show for Mane. Yeah, so there you go. So
I would just like to say a great way of showing that he has gone over to the dark side is that as he accumulates the dark side abilities, he slowly but surely gets blacker and less Asian. His nose gets bigger, his facial features
like gray skin, basically.
Yeah. I mean, if I remade the prequels, it wouldn't be Ian McDiarmid as Darth Sidious. It would be Samuel L. Jackson, and Ian would play the part of Mace Windu.
Okay, that sounds more entertaining. I won't lie. Just throw Ian McShane somewhere, and we're good. Okay, just make him a master or something, you know. But
Dobby can play Yoda in green.
Jesus, Yoda, you've gotten taller all of a sudden.
No, he'll sit like L. That's how we'll fix that.
Like L from
like
Death
L.
Note.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, one other thing that I thought. So I think this is such a fucking stupid comment of hers. She says that if you want a second season, the two people that watched it should go talk to their friends and encourage them to watch the show. And don't pay attention to the IMDb score. Lady, I don't need to pay attention to the IMDb score. Rotten Tomatoes, which
I'd rather watch Robin Hood than The Acolyte.
See, that's way much better, right? And
I mean, what would be worse, Dragon? Meeting Director X or meeting Leslie Headland?
Director X. No, Headland.
No. I would say Headland, because I already met Director X, and at least Director X chose to like.
I'd rather meet a white lesbian female than a black man.
Well, I was like going off of that, but okay. Oh man! By the way,
another thing I notice about this show is that it has barely any white people in it.
There
especially
is
white men, and somehow it's a god awful show.
Well, it's interesting you say that, right? Because I was looking at one of these these other articles regarding the show, and I did find one where where Asian Ezra Miller's actor in an interview talks about exactly that, like the whole diversity stuff, and turns out that
diversity.
Yeah, apparently he was all for that shit. No surprise, that this is
How
great.
he got a job.
No, yeah, but she's definitely the type. He's definitely like the type of person I could see if they do that sort of thing, right? That they would just be trying to promote that. And on one of these articles, so let me make sure. Yep, this is that one.
While you're bringing it up, Dragon,
Yes.
I'd just like to say they should have had like triplets instead of twins, and one could be called Ching, the other can be called Chong, and the third one can be called Chang, and then the Jedi save them and open a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, hold on. All right, perfect. All right, that was perfect. So it seems like some of the stuff that happens on this show, it's like an actor goes, "Oh, would it be cool or interesting if I did this little thing?" And then she's like, "Yes, let's do that." And I'm like, that explains why the show sucks. Look, for example, that scene where like they're staring out into the ocean at like they're high on drugs or something near the end, and they hold hands.
And they're just standing there like this.
Yes, for real. Well, apparently that wasn't in the original script. That was like a suggestion by Asian Ezra Miller's actor, and Leslie was like, "Yes, we'll go with that." And to read it off, to show the evidence, because I know some of you like evidence, this is an article where they interviewed him directly. He said, "Hey, would it be cool if I reach my hand over where she's holding the lightsaber, and I kind of just wrap my hand around her hand?" And fortunately, Leslie is very collaborative, and she was like, "Yeah, let's try it." And then we filmed it a bunch of times, and she was like, "I really like this." And now that was the last scene of the show.
I will say, I will credit her for that. She's willing to take in lots of things in order to create her project, just like she was willing to take a lot of loads when she was Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant.
No, you did not.
We need that. We need more directors. We need more showrunners to take a cooperative approach in regards to the actors and the actresses. But this kind of feedback, when it's done in these awful projects, is just going to revert any kind of creative freedom, especially for the actors and the performances. Now, unfortunately, none of them can take a load in to save their life, especially Stenberg, also known as Miss No Tits and No Ass. It just goes to show, though, ladies and gentlemen, that the Acolyte project is dead on arrival. More people would have watched it if there was more titty sucking scenes.
Wait.
Am I wrong in that assessment?
Well, I mean,
if this was rated M for mature, or even given an R rating for sexually explicit content, do you think more people would have watched this show?
Yeah.
Then do it.
He's got a point.
Write what you know, Leslie Headland. You spent 4 years as Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant. You know what was going on at those casting couch meetings. Write what you know. It will resonate with people, and more people will watch your show. You'll get a second season. You can double down on everything, including the titty sucking and the scissoring, and you create a successful Star Wars show, a sexy Star Wars show.
You could
in
have
the process.
You could have Weinstein as Jabba the Hutt.
Exactly.
Shout the season, man. Tell them about the season, man.
Okay, yeah, I have to agree with that. Yeah, you got a point there. And with this article right here, right?
Then you can join in a cameo with your green fucking skin girlfriend.
Oh! Here,
in the finale.
Look at this woman. So basically, they're asking him, "Hey, is that figure peeking out of the cave Darth Plagueis, right?" And then he goes, "This is Agent Ezra Miller who they're asking this to." He says, "Oh man, at this point, I can't confirm or deny if that's Darth Plagueis, but I will say this: I am experiencing that as purely as a viewer. I did not know that was going to happen. I saw all 8 episodes months ago, and that specific moment was blacked out, and I never thought anything of it. I was like, okay, it was just unfinished CGI or something."
It was because he was drugged the whole fucking time. He wouldn't have seen anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darth Plagueis the pervert.
Oh my god. Man, dude.
Where were those fingers? Where were those fingers?
Wait, so it was
were they ever near OSHA?
Wait, oh my god. Wait a minute. So it was Wait, so are you telling me that Darth Plagueis is like that is like a freaking homeless squatter like from those horror movies where not even the family knows they have a squatter hiding in their attic or in a tunnel under the house? Jesus. Why y'all do this to Darth Plagueis? He's not even supposed to be an adult at this time. He's like at the most he would be 16. 16.
Isn't that old enough to consent in the Star Wars universe?
Probably.
Probably, but shit, like he would be sucking a
like
fight.
I said, those are big fingers, Dragon. Like
Oh my
each
god.
finger is an Atreyan.
Oh man. Okay, so I gotta say this. So Ark said it before and I'll say it again. Someone comes up to me like, "You poor woman, you can't get a job unless I give you a job." Basically a pity handout. I may slap them. I am genuinely a pacifist. And telling them to fuck off with their handouts. I absolutely despise handouts and I'd rather earn it through my hard work. Thank you.
Don't
Somebody said it.
Accept handouts.
And then of course fucking just a cog here.
And in exchange, you give hand jobs. I mean, handouts for hand jobs.
Yes, Daxonar. What the fuck, Leslie? I genuinely do not know how this show even survived. How it even made it past everything. Like I genuinely
Because
one more thing I wanted to show, but go ahead, Dobby, while I pop it up.
it's because Leslie Hedlund threatened to lift the lid on all the Disney prostitutes that were working for both Weinstein and Epstein, who were underage. And that's why
Women are only good for one job, and that's prostitution.
Oh, the fuck on!
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
What the hell is going on?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
But, motherfucker.
I'd love for that to get clipped.
Oh, don't worry. I'll have enough dirt on both of y'all eventually. Oh, but anyway, the last article I really wanted.
Bebop. No, how not even close.
Yeah, Leon was very Leon, aka Words of Paradise. To those of you who don't know, he made
words
or words, as Ryan calls them.
Bird boy.
Yeah, or the tranny demon too. I don't know. He's got so many names. Like people probably know him by one of those.
Well, it's either words or Rent Boy. One of those.
And it's Bird Boy.
Rent Boy.
Because he's always got his bird with him. He's like a pirate.
See, there we go, Ryan. You definitely were channeling Spoon, so that is definitely a compliment for you.
Spoon these nuts, Daxonar 0.
There you go. Oh, evening, good sir. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Reaper.
Hey, Reaper.
Yes,
I'm to collect Dobby of you. Right
Dobby.
Christ, stage 4 cancer really did catch up with you, Dobby.
We can all see death all of a sudden.
There's a Reaper here to take you away.
Supernatural all over again.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's
my God.
transitioned into a Shinigami.
Oh man, you know it's interesting. you say this because people like Leslie Headland always want to say, oh, I'm doing this to give more opportunities to women so they can be taken more seriously. Yet, on the other hand, they have been taken seriously because they're not pricks like that woman, So
I'd expect a lesbian woman to have a prick, though.
That's not a woman, sir. That's a transfer. That's not a woman, sir. That might be a ladyboy at worst.
I mean, the craziest ones are the women who want to be men. That just makes you like a fuckable tomboy.
Fucking hell.
I remember seeing one of them on TikTok, and I thought, that lady looks like Cassie with pink hair.
Jesus Christ. But by the way, so what do you guys think about this final article? Because after this, we're probably going to move on to House of Dragon. What do you guys think about her saying, oh, the Disney Star Wars series was tonally inspired by Cowboy Bebop?
That's like saying that Star Wars is that the Acolyte was tonally inspired by Death Note. It's not true. It's complete bullshit, and they have nothing in common.
Okay, that's good. Dobby?
Maybe she thought the Cowboy Bebop sex film that is meant to exist.
Look at those names. Lo Zhou Ho. Lo Zhou Ho.
No, Lo Zhao Ho. Lo Zhao Hu. Yeah.
How?
Lo Zhao Hao, yeah, sorry. And Yen Yu, yeah.
Lo, Zhou, and Ho. They sound like the Chinese. Look, it's Lo, Zhou, Ho, Jen, and Yo. It's Chinese version of Friends.
Yeah, she's out of her mind.
She doesn't have a mind. She's the ex-person of Harvey Weinstein. Her mind's gone already.
Never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. That would fucking go so far south. But Cowgirl Bebop. Yes, Brett, that is actually more accurate now that I think about it. But
I mean, that doesn't even. Yeah.
Like, look, the only thing I saw about this entire show when it comes to like Crimson Peak is like this horror romance that I saw my mom watch, but I wasn't watching. Like, she just had it there as background filler while she was running on her phone. But Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, like the only way I saw, apparently, the pseudo-romantic dynamic between Asian Ezra Miller and female Rick James, or OSHA, is supposed to be heavily inspired by Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And obviously, the fights, or at least the portions of the fights, especially the last one.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit, yes.
Absolute bullshit.
You're right. And you know what?
Who's the man in that picture?
Asian Ezra Miller.
You mean the guy on the left?
Oh, that's Rick James. That's Rick James' long-lost son,
Why do they both look like men?
Well, one is a man. The other one is just terrible at looking like
Ezra
a woman.
Miller is not a fucking man.
No, this is just Asian Ezra Miller, so he's not full-on Ezra Miller, so he can still maintain the male status.
On the left's hiding its Adam's apple.
Well, the one on the left looks like she's wearing a mop on her head.
Yes.
She's like, I'm not really a man. I'm just going to pretend to be one.
So
no, she doesn't.
Like $20?
Uh-huh.
No, that's the price that Alyssa McCanty does it for.
Look, this is crazy. So she says, oh my God. So she says here, especially Cowboy Bebop bounces back and forth between Spike's backstory, which is incredibly tragic and heart-wrenching, and then his fun buoyancy when they do the episodic episodes. He feels like a Han Solo-coded character, so totally those were references, right? And apparently, that's what she used, I assume, for like the backstory of who? Maybe Asian Ezra Miller? Or more likely Soul? I don't know which one. But apparently, the romantic tension between female Rick James and Asian Ezra Miller was inspired by the 90s Bram Stoker's Dracula film by Francis Coppola. All right?
What the fuck?
Apparently. Ryan, you okay?
This is what happens.
Ryan almost died hearing
Ryan
that.
is dead. Can we have a medic, please? Any doctors in the house?
Yes, could you tell us how to do online CPR to this man? He's about to pass out.
I just had a diabetic collapse.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, Jesus. No, dude. Yes, apparently.
George Floyd could write a better Star Wars story than Leslie Headland, and he's dead.
Oh, my God. So, oh, Jesus. So she says here, she was referencing like the whole romantic tension between that we all know from that movie. And then
if they have romantic tension in the story, wouldn't a good payoff be a good fucking suck or something?
I mean,
that would be a great payoff for everyone watching, that we can actually watch something entertaining in front of us.
But you never do see their hands when they're standing by the sea, so he could be, doing something.
yes. And here's the best part. Here's the one I was like more shocked by anything. Speaking to GQ, Khmer's actor Manny Jacinto,
So he doesn't even have a fucking Asian name.
No, he's Filipino. Yeah, no, it's crazy. So
Makes it even worse.
he revealed that basically the inspiration for like the action scenes and how his Sith character would attack the Jedi was heavily inspired by both Demon Slayer and the live-action Rurouni Kenshin films, which play.
So it wasn't inspired by Star Wars.
I mean, Star Wars, like the fighting stances in Star Wars were inspired by Kendo, yes, but even so, they did do unique things to set it apart because, these are warrior space monks, They're not literal samurai. They could probably do more than the samurai. But there was always... Yeah.
And they a ninja.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And, they're like... They talk... This is what they said. When we were initially talking about how the character moved, we noticed that in the prequels with Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, they were always very upright like a fencer stance. Yes, because in fucking kendo and in actual combat, you need to have a very upright stance in order to be able to properly take advantage of your body weight and core in order to swing a weapon, you motherfucker. Anyway.
Sand people for the win.
Sand people, the sand people would get better choreography than these dumbasses. But he says,
right, I've got to do it properly. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, come on. There, yeah, go on your dark side, Dobby. All right.
Right, hello there.
Hello there. Yeah. So,
I don't have cancer. I don't need the chemotherapy.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
Give
God,
in to your
it's
anger.
insidious.
Give me more.
I'm in disguise as a Sith. Nobody will ever spot I'm a Sith.
I know, right? Just, oh, wow.
Oh my God, Atreus. Oh, wait.
Cancer patient. Yeah, so apparently the Manny here, or Asian Ezra Miller, was so into Demon Slayer and just anime fights in general that he was like, Leslie, man, let me do it.
He could have been like,
That's a good point. That's a very good point. But, one of the things about the fight scenes, I just want to say, like, it's a final point, and then we'll go into the ratings for the show. Somebody, I remember, because I made a comment on Steph's post that blew up because she said, by the power of $180 million down the drain, and she showed like the fight scene between those two guys, And I just wrote a comment that apparently people were heavily resonated with it, and that is that they seem to have ripped off a lot of different choreographies from many different fight scenes over a large span of movies, but they didn't do anything unique to make it stand out.
So a Zack Snyder production.
Exactly, like a Zack Snyder tactic here, right? We're going to rip off as much as possible, but, within the bounds of not getting sued. And somebody then was, and then I was replying some comments, and at one point I just said, this fight looks very soulless. And then somebody was like, wait, did you just say this fight was soulless? And then I'm like, yes, because throughout the entire fighting, yeah, the actors are maybe doing their little choreographies and whatnot, but you don't really feel a story behind the fight. Because normally
there wasn't one.
Yeah, exactly. Because in every iconic movie or show...
God, Grums is fighting himself.
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, this is Grum's light and dark side every time he has to cover Kotaku. But
no, that's Grums versus Spoon.
Oh, so Spoon is the Sith. Okay, fair enough.
Every time I hear Spoon, I think of the Tick.
No, we're talking about the aristocratic utensil. But no, what I said is the reason why a lot of movie fights are memorable is because there's always a story that's being told to you via the fight. And I gave the example of Revenge of the Sith with the duel between Obi-Wan and Anakin. And I said, well, look, when these two draw their swords, one guy is wielding it with one guy's blade is depicting this sort of controlled rage that has been honed through years of neglect and betrayal, but also martial prowess because of the fact that Anakin, like Obi-Wan, have both been through a literal war, and they're one of the few Jedi that have been able to adapt and survive.
But that's
Anakin versus Grievous.
Yeah.
Anakin Panakin.
Yeah. And
I mean, my favorite thing to go on a slight tangent, Dragon, would be the duel between Kenobi and Grievous. Apart from the meme material, I mean, Grievous was goading Kenobi to attack, and when that didn't work, he thought the only way I can beat him is through overwhelming offense. So I'm going to turn into a fidget spinner, and maybe, just maybe, I'll win the fight. But it didn't work.
No, because Grievous at the end of the day wasn't a Force user. But anyway, and what I said when it comes to Obi-Wan, I was like, okay, with Obi-Wan, it's like the complete opposite. Here we have this sort of extreme focus and elegance and oneness with the Force, so to speak, when he draws his blade. But at the same time, every time his blade and Anakin's come into contact, as one is trying to protect himself and no one trying to kill the other, you can feel like a hint of sadness, so to speak, because of the fact that literally you have two sworn brothers having to fight each other because one doesn't want to see.
No wonder Anakin didn't like sand. It turned Obi-Wan into a pensioner at 50.
I mean, I don't blame him. Sand
it's very strange. You cast Sir Alec Guinness as Ben Kenobi, and the guy's in his 60s, maybe early 70s, and he's playing a 50-year-old.
Yes, I know but I don't think they were. I don't think George Lucas hired Ewan McGregor thinking, "Oh shit, one day I'm going to sell my company and IP to
it's
the mouse."
Next Hugh Jackman for Wolverine. He's going to play the character forever.
No, for real. And look, so
they can redo the original trilogy and have Ewan McGregor play as Ben Kenobi. Of course, Luke will be black. Darth Vader will be white.
No, he'll be Asian.
White.
No, yes, Asian.
Darth Vader will be Asian, and then
The
Palpatine.
stormtroopers will be black. Aunt May, Uncle Owen, and Aunt Beru will be Asian, and they will get burned alive by the black stormtroopers.
Oh, they'll get boiled alive like in Shogun, just to make it very historically. It's fucked up when you think about it, but I would rather
We're
them
only
not.
gonna quickly focus on the Acolyte, folks. It's not as if we're gonna spend half the show talking about
That's
it.
fair. I mean, look, we kind of went on a tangent there, but again, this is the Tangent King podcast. So, real quick, guys, my rating for this entire show in general is I would say a -5 out of 10. What about you, Ryan?
I'll give this a titty wank out of 10.
Okay,
The
and
titty wank would have been a far better show than this.
fair enough. And Dobby?
I'll give this a big fuck you, Leslie Headland, out of 10.
All right,
Rev will
perfect.
give this a stage 4 cancer out of 10. Have you turned my laugh into a clip yet, Dragon?
No, I definitely gotta do that, but I will say this, guys. At least now we'll be talking for a brief period, I will say, because there's really not much that happens in this particular
Good
episode.
news, ladies and gentlemen. Coach isn't here.
Not yet, anyway.
Man, but Atreus might be.
Man, who knows? Who knows? I don't think so, because he got delayed or whatever. But
He got arrested for being black.
No, no. Because of a software error, he can't use his car.
come on, man. Well,
He lost his cowboy hat.
What the fuck? Why ain't Windows working on my Tesla?
right. So regarding the House of Dragon episode 5.
Nothing happened in the whole episode.
Yeah, but
Might have to change your intro for House of the Dragon, like "fuck you, asshole," and then his fucking fist breaks or something.
I mean, I wish so. Yeah, probably have to change at this point. Like, yeah, I have an idea what to do with that one. But I will say this, right? I don't know what's going on with this show. Like, you're telling me finally after 4 episodes of egging people on now, and you give them, you give people what you think is going to be like the upturn of the plot where things will kick into gear. But then for some goddamn reason, you got to waste the entire episode showing us how half the people are angry / sad at the fact that the old dragon lady is dead. I get it, but for
What is this, Joe Biden's funeral?
Yo, shout the season, man. Shout the season, man.
no,
If ever there is another debate between Trump and Biden, all Trump will have to do is sneeze on Biden.
Brett, no! Bro, Brett.
Biden will start wearing things on his ears just to make sure that he can fit in.
Dude.
It would be so funny. It would be like a cliffhanger to an anime episode. The second or third debate, Trump just sneezes accidentally and it causes Joe Biden to drop dead, which then causes the next episode to be just like Hot D episode 5, where they're mourning the passing of trans Joe Biden.
By the way, Brett here is a savage. So when we were giving our ratings on the Acolyte, he said, I'll give it a small village in Africa that doesn't have running water out of 10.
So basically all of Africa out of 10.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god. No, that's
How many
perfect.
Africans does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They're too busy eating it.
Oh my god. Regarding the whole plot of House of Dragon so far, honestly,
You know why it was such a bad episode? Because he can't finish writing the fucking episodes so that they don't make any sense. Because he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go write something else now. He's like,
the problem with House of the Dragon is that there's not enough material to stretch a show out of it.
That's because he won't finish it. He's too busy writing on.
That's Game of Thrones, you low IQ donkey.
No. Oh my god, dude. So what's been annoying me about this show for a while is just the fact that
not enough sex.
No, there's enough of that in equal intervals. That's not the issue here. Except the weird scene where for some reason you find out that what's it called? Damon is having this weird vision from the witch where for some reason he is sleeping with his mother? That was so
Written
random.
by Sigmund Freud, ladies and gentlemen.
No, for real. I don't know what that was about. Like, I just saw the scene and I'm like, bro here is going down on some woman. And then I'm like, and then she says, oh, you know, your response, you know, it's sad that you couldn't be the king because your brother was born first. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
That's not something you would say while you're having sex.
No, Damon,
Like, what-
don't penetrate the hole you came out of.
Hey.
That's suspicious. That's suspicious like shit. That's suspicious.
Bro, no, I can't with this. I'm sorry, chat, that I've traumatized you. I did not. But, like, this show, there's some scenes that sometimes when they show up, I'm like, well, what is the point of this? This does not contribute much to the plot. It just reaffirms to me what you've already reaffirmed to me last season, that Damon, like the rest of the Targaryens, are all fucked up. Like, I don't need any more reminders of that. Like, he already slept with his niece, you know, when she was like 14 or 16, and then married her when she became an adult after
Jesus Christ, why did Doctor Who turn into R. Kelly?
I don't fucking know. Oh no!
This show reminds me of a cross between MILF Manor, or whatever it's called, and a dating show and dragons all combined together.
Look, man, the situation's so crazy now. Ever since Trump got shot in the ear, the pussies are now grabbing themselves.
Oh my god!
I've seen the clip at the RNC. I've seen the clip. It's huge. Huge.
I mean, that was his wife. So anyway, it was his wife. Literally, like they showed. There was somebody posted like a picture. The latest one. What the fuck is that tune? Well, okay.
Oh, I know what that is. Never mind. No. Pieces.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? Is that that's like some ice cream truck you would hear out of a freaking serial killer documentary or something?
No,
oh my
this
god.
isn't a Disney show.
Oh god. Nah. So yeah, besides Doctor Who's weird, incestuous, freaky dream, not much happens. They're kind of just setting everything up for, I guess, a more action-packed last 3 episodes sequence. I mean, I that's all I can really say. Like, not much happens. The only outlier to me was the fact that what's it called? Rhaenyra kept getting concerned about the fact that Doctor Who has not been replying for a while, and then I'm like,
He was too
lady,
busy having sex.
with his mother in his dreams. That's fucked up. And then I'm like, you know, I'm thinking of a lot of things, and then I'm like, bro, just why didn't you sleep with the witch? Like, I wouldn't care if you were a cheating bastard in this show, but like, did you really have to?
What's worse, adultery or incest? In the Game of Thrones world, it's adultery.
Apparently.
Finally, we have some kind of progress. But
if
like
incest is
forward, 2 steps back.
Welcome, kids, to another episode of Adultery for Everybody. Yes.
And then this is what you would be reacting right after hearing that.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yep, there you go. That's Couch of Dragon in a nutshell.
So, folks, who's more likely to be a sex offender? A guy who dresses up as a dragon, a fat 80s-looking cop, or a cancer patient with a gigantic nose?
Or Doctor Who in the Game of Thrones universe.
Doctor Who in the Game of Thrones universe.
See, I told you he would win.
I think it's the cancer patient with the extremely massive nose.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's definitely the 80s looking Mario wannabe cop.
Do your feet does your feet hit the floor, Dobby, when you sit on that chair?
Yes.
Let's have a look then.
Oh my God.
Move back. Come on.
Oh.
Chicken shit bastard.
All right. See, ow. See,
Look how small he is. I truly have magic powers. Oh, look, he's like 4 foot 11.
Oh my God.
I just ran over my dog. I feel bad.
No.
Well, that's a wait a minute. No, you don't get away with that.
That's suspicious. That's suspicious like shit. That's suspicious.
Okay, Dobby, you somehow got somebody's kink fetish activated. Oh man, nah, dude. No. I mean, is there anything else you guys want to give some thoughts on regarding House of Dragon? Because if not, I'm gonna shift right to the ratings.
What we just did over the past few minutes was more entertaining than fucking episodes, so that should tell you something.
Exactly. Dobby, any thoughts on the last?
What do you think? I'm losing my voice. I'm Dragonslayer.
Oh.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Every time Ryan says a weird voice. Anyways, what do you think, Dobby?
This show needs some fucking serious action before I fall asleep watching it.
Yeah, that's my thought as well. Like they really need to stop. They really need to stop acting like an OnlyFans hoe and tease people constantly. Like for fuck's sake, just show us the goods and get moving.
Now we know why you never show yourself on camera.
What? No, they fucking are everywhere. Even when you don't want them.
Tranny demon dabado, furry fucker right here, shalala hela dabado.
What the?
What the hell is going on?
Furry faggot.
Yes,
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
Jeez, yes, I have feet. Pervert.
Well, there you go. Brett was slightly turned on by your feet, and somebody needs to free the house elves. Somebody throw him a sock.
That sock was not for his feet.
Ew! Oh fuck! Jesus Christ!
And he got it from the kids section.
Jesus Christ! Really?
God damn.
Because it's small.
That's what she said.
Oh my God.
On to more pertinent topics.
Of course. What is your rating? First off, what are your ratings for that episode? We'll do
Joe Biden funeral out of 10.
Perfect. Davi?
80s cop out of 10.
Okay. Let's see. For me, Hamas surprise attack out of 10. There you go.
Yeah, they've learned how to use drones now, so Israel might have some problems. Because they're only good at bombing low IQ brown people.
Well, now that we finally gotten that out of the way, I know it was very, very short, but like honestly, it was a very, very pointless episode. Honestly, a lot of filler.
Nothing happened apart from incest.
Yes.
Weird ass dream. And
Yes.
walking around getting really pissed off. That was it.
And Damon, for some reason, not wanting to mess around with the witch girl, even though he knows she's the one that's screwing him over. But anyway, I do want. This comment. 1950s starving Ukrainian.
Yo, shout the season, man. Tell me about the season, man.
Bro, Brett has no fucking chill. Oh, Brett. Yeah, oh man, bro, you were awesome. Dude, so I actually wanted to talk about the more crazy news things that have been happening lately, and of course, as usual.
50, and does it involve bullshit?
Yes, but we're going to be talking about Mr. Cuck himself, the Cuck Lord Destiny. So yes, just to start off, what have been your thoughts regarding this whole situation with this bastard? Let's begin with Dobby here.
Why are you picking on me the whole time? Okay.
Well, it did Ryan last time.
You don't have a lot of time. You have cancer.
The guy's a fucking dick. Like, he comes over, he's like, I'm going to be the world's best shock jock, and I'm going to do all these stories. I'm going to be kind of cool. By the way, it's perfectly fine for my girlfriend to sleep with countless other men because I don't care. And then when you have the death of the firefighter, he decides, oh, yeah, I'm just going to insult him because I'm Destiny, and I think I'm really cool.
Yeah, and what about you, Ryan?
Yeah,
I personally think that Destiny's downfall has been a long time coming, and he kind of likes that, especially from his girlfriend's woo-woo.
Yes,
I gotta say, in regards to P.S. Morgan platforming this motherfucker,
Yes.
It's a snake interacting with a snake, and I think Dave Rubin was there as well, who was perfectly calm, but he's a bit of a snake too. Worked for the Young Turks, defected, and convinced conservative bastards that it's okay for two men to adopt a child who they will clearly abuse because they are fucked up in the head, all of them.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know who the woman was because, as we all know, the only good employment a woman can do is prostitution. I said that a little earlier, but it is true.
Okay, well,
that's the face Destiny makes when a black man is penetrating Melina.
This fucking comment, y'all are just going wild over here with these names. But yes, I do want to show this clip of Pierce Morgan having. Yes, come on, Ryan. We're gonna react to it together as a group because that way we can all survive.
This man hacked the phones of dead women and children.
Yes, I know. And we're going to talk about this particular interview. We'll try to do like a minute and then react after a minute and so on and so forth. So let's just do this.
Yeah, but you are
Destiny,
let me explain to you.
Where conservatives can say anything.
No, I'm not a conservative.
They can have any conspiracy theory.
I'm not a conservative.
They can have any plot. They can do any of these things. And then liberals are
All right,
supposed to sit here and be like,
Destiny,
oh my
no.
God, it's so tragic.
No, Destiny.
Absolutely not.
Let me explain. Let me explain my position because I'm not a conservative. I'm not on either side in your race, right? Here's what I think about what you did. You'd like to fire off, as you've done so far in this debate, about your fury at how disgusting Republicans are, how inhumane they are, how they never have any empathy, blah, 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 blah. And then you yourself actually are exactly the person that you're describing. You are inhuman. You are somebody who seems almost gleeful that a young firefighter with a family, with a wife and children, who he was protecting as he was shot dead, that he deserved what was coming to him because he went to a President Trump rally, a man who was president of the United States until recently for 4 years and maybe again. You sound almost gleeful.
So
he's trying to be like Ben Shapiro.
He is trying to way too hard.
I'm sorry to say, folks, but I turned down my volume super low, so I didn't have to hear this fucking tripe. But yeah, this guy is clearly going through a meltdown. But I have to say, I can understand why Piers Morgan is platforming content creators, especially the more prominent ones. But it's an easy way for him to get a win. Just like it's easy for Ben Shapiro to get a win against a college student, because they're everyday people. They are, in a sense, ordinary people who have either made names for themselves or have done well academically. They're not, in a sense, outstanding personalities who are cultivated professionals. Because, Dragon, you're aware, and I don't know if you're aware, Dobby, the vast majority of creators, even the prominent ones, are not professional people.
No, we're not.
We are at best amateurs just doing what we enjoy doing. And if people support us in that endeavor, then the more the merrier. But it's not as if the more prominent you are, the more professional you get. I mean, look at Destiny. He's wearing a fucking t-shirt. He doesn't even have a fucking collar, for God's sake. He's wearing his pajamas in what is essentially primetime viewing on Talk TV. I know Talk TV has recently been taken off British television because the ratings were not that good. So now it could be seen as a hub of content creation on its own. But Talk TV is far more professional and is a news outlet compared to even the most prominent of content creators.
Like what I've said when I did this on the stream earlier today, I'm like, we're public figures, the same as anybody you see on television, and we may not be professional, but we're still public figures. So what you say, if you start saying people deserve to die and you're happy they died, it's like he's forgotten he's also in public, and that's what people remember.
Latest news report, ladies and gentlemen. We go live to Piers Morgan, who is interviewing Destiny. Remember this, folks?
Yes. Oh, yes, the OG mic. Yes, I remember that one.
This is the gun that killed George Floyd.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Dude, so, yeah.
Did Piers Morgan bring up the fact that he's going through a difficult divorce right now? That would have been funny as fuck.
I don't know if he ever did, but my God, difficult divorce.
I mean, just look at that face. He's like, check me out. I've got a soy cock beard and I've got a gun on my wall.
I mean, check me out. I'll drink you know what out of my girlfriend's you know what.
He's trying to be Zelensky, so he's got like that whole kind of, I'm going to wear green and
right.
Going to war.
What do you think this was, Dragon? This was the stand for the lamppost, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, my God. Yes. The, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh. So that's what, oh, my goodness.
So that's
yes.
where it reaches. Okay, gotcha.
Now, it's a self-defense weapon. It's a mace. And I'm going to win, dude.
It's the sand people weapon at this point. Nah, for real. But I have to say, like, with this whole Destiny fiasco, all this has proven, and I will say this in a video I'll be making very soon as well, just an additional video besides the other one, is that it seems after the whole shooting occurred, it's like the whole event became a catalyst for exposing the worst of the worst that have been stuck, that have been hiding in plain sight for a very long time. Like, we all knew, let's be honest here, everyone, we all knew that Destiny was, yeah, exactly. He was just a complete dick, a piece of shit cuck, let's be honest here. Not worth anyone's time, except maybe a few people the people that watch him. But for the general population, not a big deal, okay? But I don't think anybody knew the levels of just, I'll be nice, indecency that he would go through, right? And not just the obvious indecency, but the fact that this man literally was mad at the fact that Trump obviously wasn't killed, but at the same time that he does not give a fuck about the fact that one unfortunate victim died because he was caught in a crossfire, shows zero respect for them, and then plays it off by trying to pretend that, oh no, it's you Democrats, it's you Republicans. You Republicans are making us liberals look terrible. And I'm like, who's the fuck said that? He is getting mad at you're literally giving Piers Morgan actual clout here because you're making Piers Morgan, who is like you but less severe, okay, and not a cuck,
that we know of.
You're giving him literal street points right now. His street cred is increasing.
Yeah, you're giving a man who authorized the hacking of dead girls' phones more of a reputational boost.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the reason why he came to America, Dragon, and became a host for CNN. He ran away from potential phone hacking charges in the United Kingdom, and he basically hid in plain sight in the US for about 4 years, came back and became a main host of a British television show until he got cancelled from it.
Okay, well, let's keep going with this. Was that?
What pisses me off about this is you have all these YouTubers now who are all using the debate, the election, everything, and so now they're changing their brands to be as controversial as possible when they probably don't even support the very shit that they're meant to be supporting. So this idiot I don't even think he believes it part of what he says, but it's too late for him because now he's coming over as all Democrats want every single Republican to die and then laugh at them.
Oh, come on, Dobby. Don't you want Project 2025 to be a reality?
I mean, look, it'll be the end of the world as we know it. Trump will become
as we know it.
Yeah, exactly. Trump will become the literal Antichrist, and
God Emperor of mankind.
Exactly, he'll become the God Emperor of mankind. All who do not obey will be purged, and a new imperium spanning.
You got to push, guys. You got to push for Virginia. You got to push for Minnesota. You've got to push for Colorado. Even you got to push for Oregon.
Yeah.
We got to push for that 2/3 majority to be able to change the Constitution, to give Trump more than 2 terms so he can be president for life, so that elections can be halted, so that the God Emperor of mankind can win. Do not let the riggers end this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get that 2/3 majority to ensure Trump forever, MAGA forever, and to ensure that the sacrifice of Mr. Compatore does not go in vain. Hashtag MAGA forever.
But we will
Hashtag
fight them
supermajority.
on and we will fight them in Senate, but we will never surrender.
Together, we can make sure that Trump is the Senate.
And then he'll become Palpatine. But look, in all seriousness, I do want to continue this interview. I'll let it go on for some time because I do want us to.
Let me get hit by copyright. Never mind.
No, we won't. It's just an interview, and I don't give a fuck about copyright with live streams anymore.
Lethal, Destin. I'm sorry. That makes you, frankly, despicable.
I don't think I'm gleeful about anything. I don't think anybody should die. I don't think anybody deserves to die. Bullshit. But you want to talk about gleeful? Look at the conservative response to Pelosi's husband when they broke in. There are mainstream media figures that I don't care.
I can answer that.
With all due respect, I don't care what your
answer
is.
Let me answer that.
The reality is that conservatives have been turning the temperature up on the rhetoric. They have been making fun of these types of events for years, and now when something happens to them, now they're looking for sympathy from the liberal side. Absolutely not. It's insane insane and it's unhinged that you can conduct yourself in such a manner and expect people to feel sorry when things happen.
Why should anybody on the right listen to a word of your hectoring and lecturing about how they should behave? And by the way, for the record, the mockery of Nancy Pelosi's husband when he was attacked by an intruder with a hammer was also despicable, right? I can see despicable behavior on all sides, and I'm happy to call it out when I see it. You, however, want to present yourself as this great kind of standard bearer of decency who sees outrageous behavior on the right time and again and is incensed by this disgusting, inhumane behavior. And yet time and again, since the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, you have displayed exactly the same kind of inhumane behavior. Fuck him about a fireman who is killed because he attends a rally.
I'm sorry.
I mean-
when did this air?
Oh,
Because
so
you're not
this is
supposed to swear on British television.
no. So this is through his own streaming channel. I think it's called Pierce. Yeah, it's called Pierce Morgan Uncensored. So that's why.
It's a section because he does have that section on Talk TV, and he does have his own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's just shocking.
Yeah. This was on his YouTube channel.
When you see a mainstream media looking setup, and then they start swearing, even in
Yeah.
code. I'm like, what the fuck?
But dude,
He looks like he's playing like Fortnite or something. He's like, oh yeah, hold on 1 second, Piers. I'm just gonna finish this round. Oh shit, I just got killed by a 10-year-old. Okay, I'm back with you, Piers. Oh no, I'm still alive. Heal me over here.
It just goes to show, though, ladies and gentlemen, how unserious this whole situation is. Any self-respecting mainstream media organization would never, ever, for all the clicks in fucking Clicktown, platform a content creator like this. I mean, Piers Morgan is one of the few who does it because he has been, quote unquote, cancelled by the mainstream media. And Talk TV is made up of many personalities who are part of the British mainstream media that got exiled out. The point is, though, you see how well done Piers Morgan and his setup is, and just how informal Destiny's setup is. It's like if I was on fucking CNN or Fox News, and it's like, oh, look, Twin Towers. You know the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to be all nice and funny. I'm going to get my papier-mâché airplane. I'm going to fly it into my fucking 2 towers. I'm going to get thousands of complaints from Americans, and I'm going to say, oh, that First Amendment sure sucks, doesn't it? And get all the hate clicks I can. That's what Destiny's fucking doing
he's
in
an
this
attention whore.
entire situation. That's why I don't want to hear what the fucker has to say, because all he's trying to do is fan the flames and justify his disgusting response to this entire situation.
Yeah, and by the way, it's interesting. So yes, Ark, you are right. Destiny lately has just been doing a lot of disingenuous counter arguments.
Has Vosh possessed him or something? Has Vosh mastered the art of fucking possessing people?
He mastered the art of freaking what's his name? He mastered the art of Darth Vitiate. He's able to transfer his soul into another body.
Oh my goodness. Vosh has the Death Note, and he's writing all these things about Destiny, and then he'll just keel over. Oh my goodness.
So this was a conditional death.
What if Trump was written in the Death Note and he somehow survived?
That would mean divine intervention. Well, let's continue this. Let's continue this though, because we're almost done with it.
Of a guy he wants to vote for.
My issue with the MAGA kids is not that they are not empathetic. My issue is that they support a president that led an insurrection against the United States. I'm not here to tone police over their empathy.
18 million people voted for Donald Trump last time round.
That's great. 80 million people voted for a guy that tried to insurrect the government, and it looks like they might try to do it again. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. These are the facts on the ground. The idea that
you don't like attacks on democracy. So presumably you would unreservedly condemn the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. because that's one of the most egregious attacks on American democracy in modern times. Presumably,
I don't think that
you will
anybody
take
should
this
be
opportunity,
trying to-
given you
I
are
don't
so
think anybody-
determined to protect the integrity of democracy, you would find it absolutely outrageous.
By the way, real quick, I don't know if y'all heard it, but his fucking Discord, literally, his Discord notification went off while they were doing this live stream. So if you wondered, yeah, that was his Discord. When I was listening,
I fucking hate those Discord things. And do you know the one thing I find very interesting in this clip? Dave Rubin is doing fuck all. Whoever that woman is, I don't know. Is she wearing the fucking One Ring around her neck?
Yeah, she's actually a cyborg.
yes,
They're just doing nothing. They're just sitting back.
I don't know why.
Destiny hang himself.
You know what's kind of funny though is you hear his balls drop as he starts to talk, so he gets like a little high pitch, and then he goes.
Yeah, I know. It's just like he's seeing his argument crash. Yeah. No, dude. Honestly, let me put it this way. I don't know what's up with the woman and the dude. I think I've seen the dude before, but like in this entire conversation,
Dave Rubin, Dragon.
Dude, I don't keep up with like the politics side of things too much.
Fucking retarded, Dragon.
What? No, I'm not. I'm very opinionated. I go the way of the movies and the TV shows.
Too busy doing financial reports.
Yes, I know, right? Keeping the economy in check while it crashes due to Microsoft. We'll talk about that in a moment.
No wonder it was a software error. Dragon was at IT at the time.
No, Dragon here didn't have to work for 6 hours, so it was just free money.
It's called Dragonslayer if you're a dragon. Does that mean you're killing yourself?
No, I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's a paradox, and it will always be one. But yeah, I just want to let you know.
St. George was a dragon slayer.
Well, who knows? Maybe I am the reincarnation of St. George, and you don't know.
I like Pet Brett's comment that he's a generic white male with a beard. He's right.
He does look like a generic white male with a beard that you would find in any character creation.
He worked for the Young Turks. He defected over the conservative side.
That dude.
He is a homosexual, which means, according to the premise of the Saint Joan of Melanie, Saint Mac of Arc, he's going to hell.
Okay, well, yeah, now I remember. Okay, no, now I remember him. The only reason I do is because, like, I saw his face a couple of times, but, like, man. Okay, now, when you mentioned Young Turks, I was like, oh, okay. But, yeah, I just want to mention that part because, you know, I find it very, very crazy that, you know, this is supposed to be, like, one of the biggest interviews of his entire, like, social media career. And this dumbass has his fucking Discord notifications going off at such a loud volume that people that are watching it like us can hear it. But
at least he didn't have porn in the background. That would have been
the porn in the background.
Wife dancing.
No, it would have been his wife, getting railed from behind, and then like near the end, the dude would have been like, "You want to drink from down there?" Yes. Like that I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Or she sings, "Oh, Black Betty, bam a lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam a lamb."
Oh, and I have to say this, okay? Oh my, he slayed those female drag. Thank you, sir. Let me put it this way.
Not big enough.
Fuck you. Oh goodness. But let's continue this because this is where it gets good.
That someone has tried to never have any empathy. Blah blah blah.
That's all.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck. There you
Given
go.
you are so determined to protect the integrity of democracy, you would find it absolutely outrageous that someone has tried to assassinate a president, right?
If the other conservatives on this show want to say that it was absolutely outrageous that Donald Trump attempted to coup the government,
I'm asking you.
Then maybe I would. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get on my knees and beg for forgiveness or show sympathy to conservatives.
I'm not asking for that. I'm asking you to condemn what happened as an egregious attack on democracy. Can you do that?
No, I won't. No, I won't.
You can't do that. You see, so why the hell, frankly,
not.
Destiny,
Absolutely not.
why the hell should we listen to a word you have to say
Wait,
about...
hold on. Why do you think conservatives haven't been listening to to a word that liberals have said about anything for 8 years.
Right,
What do you
but
think
why
is going to
should
change?
they?
You think
But
that if
here's my
liberals
point,
come out now
Destiny.
and they go, "Oh my God, this was so horrible,"
But
you
here's
think
my
they're going to
point.
go, "Wow, that is true." Maybe
Wait a
that
second.
should also like
Charlie,
turn the rhetoric down a
Charlie,
little
I'll bring you in at the end of this. I promise you, and you'll get a good chance to respond. But here's my problem, Destiny, with your whole position on this, right? Is that you don't actually have anything inside you that you want the other side to have. You don't have any of the empathy. You don't have any sympathy. You don't care that someone tried to assassinate
I'm not
Donald Trump.
asking for
You don't
empathy
care
and
that a young
sympathy. You don't-
fireman
you
with a
don't need any
family
of that.
was
I'm not
killed in the
asking for
process. You
Just
don't
don't
actually.
support an
You are not
insurrectionist.
the person you want these other people to be, and all you do is play whataboutery with every question I give you. And I'm just startled.
It's not what about it? We're talking about Donald Trump. We're talking about the temperature of this country. But here's a question for the two panelists. What percentage of this event happening was due to Donald Trump's rhetoric? What do they think the answer to that question is?
What percentage could it be that the other side, as we've just heard from Dave Rubin, has spent 8 years calling Donald Trump the new Adolf Hitler, a person who was responsible for the murder of 12 million people, including 6 million Jewish people in a Holocaust? Last time I checked, Donald Trump hasn't murdered 12 million people. So much as you would like him to be the new Hitler, he's not. But again, to an impressionable young deranged mind who has easy access to guns, that can be easily interpreted as an existential threat, said President Biden. Somebody that needs to be put in the bullseye, said Biden.
Okay,
only last
I'm
week.
curious.
And
Who
guess
do you
what?
think- who
Guess
do you
what?
think- who do
Somebody
you think
then
is
comes
engaged in
forward
more
and
divisive-
tries to
who
kill
is
the
engaged in more
existential
divisive
threat.
rhetoric?
Oh, thank God, it's fucking...
Yeah, no, it's over. Sorry
I've
for
been-
torturing you.
Folks, I've been aware of Destiny for some years now. I consider him to be one of the more moderate, progressive personalities in regards to content creation. He even had like a website with his own positions articulated out. So he was a very meticulous creator in the past. That's why I thought, my first thought in regards to this whole situation is, has this fucker been possessed by Vosh? Because you'd expect this type of bombastic attitude to come from Vosh, like egregiously far left personality who has no problem praising pedos, has no problem praising bestiality fuckers. I mean, that sort of egregious individual. And for Destiny to do this, he's not taking his divorce well. He can't be. And from my perspective, it would be far better for him to bow out of content creation before he totally tanks everything he's ever built. And maybe he's doing that by design as an excuse to stop being a content creator.
Social media suicide. So he's just killing his career.
Yeah.
Do what like Boogie's going to do. He's going to do what content creators before me have done. It's like, oh shit, we're having a bad time. Guess what? We're going to say some stupid crap online, disappear for a couple of years, we'll come back, and hopefully people won't recognize who we are. Only with him, it's too late because he's just been on national television.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll reward you guys for enduring all that with an actual good clip, which I think was the highlight of the Republican National Convention. I think this is the best hype man in history, and he deserves all the accolades for being such a chill dude. So here it is.
But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero?
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
Oh, man. Look at him. This is the happiest he's ever been.
What's it gonna do?
I do have to say though, I think that's the only time I've ever seen Hulk Hogan not be able to completely tear off a shirt first time.
That's true. I don't think he was a...
But he's 70, man, and
He
no
is 70.
saggy skin. He's still in reasonable shape. He doesn't look frail. I wouldn't put him in a fucking wrestling match. No, definitely not. But yeah, he can certainly still cut a good promo.
Hey, he is a...
He doesn't say the N-word. And now for my good friend, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I mean, that's an Austrian name, so it's fine. But you know,
Which
I
is
think
literally translated as black.
What?
Dark. Schwartz is dark or black.
What?
And the other word is black.
Oh,
word that we can't say on social media.
I got a good one for y'all. This is from yesterday. Good old freaking Whoopi Goldberg, courtesy of course, our favorite lady lives at TikTok. Whoopi Goldberg mocking, Trump's 17-year-old daughter. Which Whoopi, that's a new low you've done there. You're fucking mocking an underage girl. Oh my god!
Wow, a black Jew mocking an American woman. Who would have guessed?
Nah, dude, look at this, everyone. Okay.
For me, I have a lot of faith in the American people. And I don't know very many men who want to be talked to the way that this man has been talking to men in his audience. I don't know any women, and I know his grandchild was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Trump, you're talking about. Yeah. Talking about Trump.
Wow, you're like a... She's like freaking Farquaad. Like, you guys remember Farquaad from Shrek?
Oprah Winfrey has certainly lost her way recently.
Dude, she reminds me of Lord Farquaad in Shrek. Like, every time he would say something, he would have the prompt guy pull out a card to force the crowd to do a reaction. That's what this Whoopi Goldberg show at this point feels like. Oh my god.
There's normal human beings, and then there's the host of The View.
Whoopi Goldberg is the acolyte.
All along, it was her. Oh my god.
The Black Lord of the South.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and of course, we already mentioned, the pom-pom grabbing itself on Trump's good little inauguration. But yeah.
Grab her by the pussy.
Dude, I'm actually quite surprised. So the whole aftermath
Middle
thing.
fingers first, then the side fingers around, then grab.
Oh, okay. Well,
welcome to sex class with Ryan. Everybody take notes. You'll be just fine.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay.
You can also use all four of your fingers and use the thumb.
You mean the sap, right? Oh man, no. So
just don't say that to Destiny because he wouldn't know what he's doing. He'd be like, "So, dude, what?"
Yeah, no. I mean, oh my god, it's just the best part about this whole thing, in my opinion. And I'm gonna pull out some articles regarding like the actual shooting, because if you guys didn't know, some new developments came about. I'm sure Ryan is aware of them as well.
It was really OSHA and May. They tried to kill Trump.
No wonder Trump survived. It was black women trying to kill him.
No, so there's this theory. Yes, Reaper. Before you take our cancer patient, yes, she does have crazy eyes. Yeah, Whoopi does have those crazy old woman eyes.
I was gonna be like, yeah, check out these eyes.
Yeah, and
eyes of craziness.
Oh, yeah. So, again, this is also an iconic moment. Before I go on to it, I believe this is a very iconic moment in the entire convention, right? So, it was this part right here.
He's sexually molesting a firefighter.
No, Dobby. Shut up. Oh, God. It's this part right here. I think this is the most touching moment of the entire convention, and prove to most people, that this guy isn't a freaking, mustache man number 2, okay?
I ask that we observe a moment of silence in honor of our friend Corey.
Yeah, I just want to show that because, like, at the end of the day, you guys remember, somebody did unfortunately lose his life over this, trying to protect his family.
Dobby, Dragon, you realize a guy took a bullet. You do realize a guy took a bullet for Hitler, so they're gonna
Yes, according to Destiny, yes. According to Destiny and some crazy people that wish that the bullet hadn't missed. Yes, apparently. Fuck those people, man. I cannot believe.
In a scenario where Trump was no longer with us, you guys know what was going to happen. Someone more based than him would come along, assuming it was Nikki Haley who was the presidential candidate. Someone super based would come along in like 2028 and be like Trump times 10 trillion.
Yeah.
And from that, you would actually get the US's first nationalist president.
But you know what's insane about this, right? And I want to get your opinions on this, right? So there was some new information that came out where it seems the gunman, when they researched the gunman's phone, they found out that he was actually researching very extensively the fairgrounds where the convention was going to be held over, and he even flew, in very recent news, a drone over the fairgrounds earlier that day in order to get a better bird's eye view of where everybody was going to be situated.
See,
and
the stupid thing with how everything played out was when you hire DEI to do your fucking Secret Service, because it was...
Dobby, if you fired a gun, the recoil would be so much you'd probably break a wrist.
Yeah, and I wanted to.
You're not wrong, but yeah.
It's especially a sniper rifle, but even then, like with a handgun, if you're properly trained, the recoil doesn't matter. But because you mentioned DEI, and I did want to share this image that I found. I shared it a while ago, but this shit is...
I mean, it's true, because like the Secret Service agents were just running around, not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's Melissa McCarthy.
It really is.
But Ghostbusters 2016 Part 2. Let's be the Secret Service.
No, it's Mission Impossible. DEI versus the Orange Man.
Groucho. I guess the Reaper's coming for you now, Ryan. He did not like your mustache.
If the Reaper's gonna come on anyone, it's Dobby.
Oh,
make a mess.
Oh, oh, wait.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
That dark energy just spewing all over Dobby.
No. You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Okay, right. Okay,
You'll
right.
finally look like Atreus. As Dragonslayer shits himself live.
No, that was me.
I do have a cowboy hat somewhere.
Oh,
yeah,
oh my.
Up
Oh my. Anyway, I did want to say this, right? So the gunman himself, he did the whole survey. I mean, yeah, with the choker and some weird shit. But anyway, what I thought was interesting is more information came out where after they looked into his phone, they found out that the dude was actually going to go to the Democratic National Convention after he did the deed at that Trump shooting, right? But since he failed, of course, a lot of people are wondering, well, gee, what if he had succeeded? Would that have meant that they would have tried to get rid of Biden? Because believe it or not, the old turd for a while has been defiantly disobeying the orders of dropping out of the race with grace, right? And I always thought of this, right? And I told...
If he shot Biden with a bullet, he'd probably explode, because he's so old that...
Sneeze on him. Sneeze on him.
Exactly. And let me put it this way. Jostagog, you made a good point here. So, ironically enough, there were witnesses that saw the kid, the shooter, 30 minutes prior, literally climbing up the barn roof and crawling and everything. And they told the cops and any local authorities that were there. And they completely ignored him. They don't know why nobody reacted.
Who's on the roof? Where is he?
It's some white
Yeah,
guy.
right?
Where on the roof is he?
Yeah.
Secret Service, can we get an analysis of who's on the roof? It's like, copy, we'll check it out.
Yeah. No, and the best part is, right? So
There's nothing to see here up on the
There's
roof.
nothing
We
here.
don't
We
have a
cannot
sniper
see any
rifle.
shooter.
Uh-huh. No, it's bullshit. The best part, the craziest part of it all is that, so I was trying to watch this
There's
video.
been shot. I don't see it.
Yeah. Oh.
There's no gunman up
Oh,
there.
now I can. It went through. It went past me. Nah, dude. So what I thought was interesting is, okay, there was also a video where there was this theory. There's this theory that there could potentially be a potential second shooter, and there is there's a mountain of evidence that's being built up that's indicating the obvious, which is what me and Coach were talking about, which is also what people tried to destroy Coach for at that last stream.
Absolutely.
That it was an inside job.
The second shooters was clearly trying to stop the first shooter by shooting at the bullet that was shot at Trump to ensure that they would deflect and not hit Trump. They did this multiple times. Of course, this is true. And if you do not believe that, you are a conspiracy theorist. You're also racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, transphobic, and zoological phobic.
Yeah, I mean,
But why is it like whenever there's an assassination attempt, it's always like there's two shooters, and one shooter was on the grassy mounds, and the other shooter was on the roof.
Yeah.
And then somebody did their umbrella, and then another person did
Dobby,
this.
Dobby, there was no shooter. It was all CGI. The firefighter does not exist. It is clear the Republicans set all of this up to ensure a MAGA supermajority. If you say that, though, to insane, bigoted maggots, they will simply and scream and say you're wrong, you're a liar. And if they do that, they are wrong completely.
Yeah.
Completely.
This
is from the Destiny School of Logical Thinking.
Oh Lord! So here's the fucked up thing, right? So the reason why the theory of the second shooter came up is because there were sound analysts that were looking at the directions that the sounds of the bullets were coming from.
They must have been bored.
They probably were bored as fuck, because like I'm listening to this and I'm like, guys, okay, maybe I can believe the inside job thing, but having multiple shooters, now that I think about it, it's not even necessary to entertain that theory, because let's just admit it, it was a 20-year-old kid who was doing the shot. He could have had completed the first shot successfully had the miracle not happened. But all those other shots after that was just pure panic shots that unfortunately wounded 2 people grievously and killed another. All right.
I have a third theory.
What's your theory?
Zack Snyder directed everything. So Zack Snyder.
Oh, that's why everything was slow.
Theory. The assassin was 10 B1 battle droids, and they couldn't collectively shoot the Supreme President.
That would be more believable, man. No, but for real, I think it's
there is an assassin. Roger, 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 and they just fire in all directions.
Yeah, right.
Who is the assassin? A white male.
Yeah.
Lots of white males detected.
Oh my god. No, it's the thing.
To reply to this by Pet Brett. Okay, so those blood packages, I will tell you from acting, once those explode, they literally go everywhere. They're gross. It's like corn syrup. So the only thing the easy way to debunk that is anybody who's done acting, if you have one of those bursts on you, the corn syrup goes absolutely everywhere, which wasn't the case with him. He's not that good of an actor.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like a lot of people, that should already tell you why it's definitely was not staged by the Republican Party. It would be
breaking news: the president of El Salvador has created his own coffee brand.
No fucking way. No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I'll share my screen. I'll show you.
Please do,
now.
sir.
All right, let's do this.
Called the
Let's
Bean
see.
of Fire.
What? No, you can't be
Bean of
serious.
Fire.
You can't be serious.
Share this now.
Share this.
Please
Look.
do. All right. What the fuck?
What's the timestamp on this? 1 hour and 54 minutes.
Yes. What the fuck?
What?
Made
How is
Bean
that
of Fire? No way. Look, man, you don't have to admit to the public that you really are in deep with the narcos, with their human trafficking, you know? Like, there's other ways of admitting that in a subtle way than making your own fucking coffee brand. Oh,
That's
Lord.
what gives it its special jolting flavor. You drink it and you get like high up.
Made
Yeah.
from gang members, ladies and gentlemen.
Coffee beans infused with cocaine, you know?
Use your body parts.
It's
Yeah.
the Bean of Fire. It's
oh.
the Bean of Fire.
Really quick.
Burn, burn in a bean of fire.
No, so let me respond to this comment here. So yes, Aaron, I saw the clip of the supposed FBI lady. You know that she ducked down in a delayed manner and blah 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 blah. Right. So I watched a picture that people have been posting
How do
everywhere
you
saying.
watch a picture, Dragon?
No, like I saw the picture while I was watching the video.
Welcome
God
to
damn it.
Dragonslayer retardation, ladies and gentlemen.
At least I'm not a fucking cardboard king.
Please
Anyway.
don't show my face.
At least I don't look like Magnum PI's less desirable fucking British cousin. Anyway, so the FBI lady part, right? I saw the picture people were posting, and as I watched the video and slowed it down, I realized something, and that is people, I think, are a little bit. The hysteria played a little bit too much into this. So let me explain it. When I looked at that old woman, that everybody's referencing, and then I look at the picture, I don't see the same person. First off, the older woman in the video looks very skinny, considerably older than the one in question. Fuck you, Ryan. Fuck you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Fuck you, Amazon. Screw you. I do not
My
support
God,
this.
Sauron the
Alien?
No, what
No,
the fuck are they
Sauron's-
called? The Cyclops. Sauron the Cyclops.
I was going to call him Piccolo, but you know, Sauron Piccolo, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. Look,
Okay, we'll be nice to Ryan. I mean, he
yeah,
does.
we'll be nice to Ryan, but
He looks good for being 25, and of course,
What's
being
going to
a-
happen? Me at 3,000 or Dobby curing his cancer?
that's a tough one. I would say Rings of Power going through a newest low as the third option.
Oh,
But
look, Atreus is comment. Oh, look, Nigel Farage. Oh, look, an advert.
oh look, it was done.
Oh, look, Mazza.
Oh,
look,
my
John
God.
De La Rose, who's going to be on Saturday Night Hypnosis.
Oh yes, the good
Trump
old.
must ban porn on his
Wait.
on his first day in office. I'm going to like and retweet that. Oh, a comment from Alex Jones.
Wait, what did
Alex
he say?
Jones for Trump press secretary. Should I accept the job?
Oh Jesus, no, please, no. He would be
I'm
so
just
bad.
going to skip that.
Oh fuck. Okay. Anyway, no, yeah, guys. I think, man, we definitely need to do more coverage of
Ginger
this entire
genocide.
thing. Oh, I saw that one. Yeah, that one's just crazy. But yes, guys, I just want to say it's been a good Tangent King podcast. I have to admit, we definitely will be covering more of these weekly breaking news regarding.
I can't
everything.
wait for Rings of Power to be back on the air so I don't have to be on this show.
Rings of Power.
Oh, don't worry, you will be, Ryan. You
Yeah,
will
you
be.
will be, because
You can't
Just like
escape.
the Acolyte, I'll pretend to watch it and then talk about it.
Fair enough. At least with the Rings of Power, I can easily do it. It's not that hard.
At least with the Rings of Power, you know it's going to be shit to begin with. So
Yes, and You know,
Dobby the teenage girl with his leg up.
Watch it. I will end you, Mario.
Watch it, Magnum PI. Dobby the House Elf here is gonna make money out of his only feet pics.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna start my OnlyFans. Oh yeah, that's gonna be my next thing.
That'll be your next gig. Only feats. Only feats. That's just basically going to be Dobby's next gig. And Ryan here is become a 60-year-old right there.
He's a sophisticated 25-year-old Welshman that's cosplaying as Mario.
There we go. See, that's perfect. And with that, guys, again, remember, you can always catch us at the Tangent King podcast at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and, of course, 8 p.m. UK time. And also, one quick thing. I do want to thank my wonderful co-host for making this live stream extremely wonderful. I want to thank you, chat, for just going through this crazy shit. I don't know what the fuck Ryan is saying. He's balding. Please forgive him. When dudes bald, it gets very bad. Their mental state degrades severely, and as a result, they start flipping everyone off and saying some of the wildest shit ever for no goddamn reason.
Send Ryan extra testosterone. That's what he needs.
No, he needs Ozempic. That's what he needs. Anyway. Oh, Chad, I love this. Oh man, I can't help it. But guys, really, if you want to catch us at that time, we're always going to be there every single Saturday. Again, they're
get arrested by people accusing us of siding with assassins.
That's true. That's for all we know. But yeah, let's start by asking Ryan, and then of course Dobby, where can we find you, good sir? And do you have any types of projects that you are definitely looking forward to sharing?
Well, it's always a pleasure to be on the Tangent King podcast. I can weaponize this show's namesake for my own shits and giggles. But it's always great to interact with fine folks and fellow creators. As for my future plans, folks, tomorrow we will be having a reality-based music show, as well as a few videos here and there. This Monday, we're going to have Epic Mike on reality-based Extreme. I'm sure that'll be a good talk, and I'm sure you can find me on many other shows over the next few weeks as we bring July to a end. And always have a fun time on this show. So now on to Dobby. Hashtag way more of us. Hashtag I need more money. Hashtag I need more weight.
Well,
thank you, Mario. I greatly appreciate that. It's been
2024, you stupid twat. Not 1984.
It's been a pleasure joining you guys. I have lots of streams coming up. Tomorrow you can join us over on Will of the Fans for HooTF Live. That will be 1 hour earlier than normal. But you can join me on HooTF. You can also join me here next week for another exciting episode of just how fucked up our YouTubers, Rings of Power, and other TV shows that we have to sit through to provide entertainment for you. Make sure you follow Ryan Roger Athe on his YouTube channel and help support him. And also, if you want, follow me as well to support me. And over to the baby pet dragon in that corner.
Well, okay. All right. Thank you so much, stage 4 cancer patient.
Now
who's also House Elf.
Fucker.
There we go. There's the Ryan I know. I was wondering
Dragon
that was
fucker retardation.
Cardboard King of Magnum PI Opus. Go figure.
You forgot Mario.
Oh, Mario. Sorry, no, Wario. Don't insult Mario. Anyway. Guys, look, if you guys want to just let's say you guys just don't have time to watch the video version of this, but you want to listen to it. Well, I got good news for you. You can either play this on YouTube with your phone literally face down, or if you want to be more efficient, you can do what Ryan is doing and go to your Spotify, stare at it, or Amazon Music, click on the link. No. Click on the Tangent King podcast link, which will be provided via my link tree in the description below. Now you can actually watch all our wackiness, but just listen to it because, people like doing that shit. People like listening to us. I don't know why. It's some wild shit, Ryan. People just want to listen to us.
Something so fucked up to say to Dobby.
Oh my God! What I am tempted for you to say it.
He looks like a sex offender cosplaying as a child.
Oh, hey yo, what the fuck?
Yo, shout the season, man. Tell me about the season, man.
I got no
So
words.
we can sneak into school without
Jesus.
being
And this
detected.
is why we don't
Oh
get
fuck!
monetized.
Yeah,
And
see,
when-
this is
when I say
why.
schools, I mean primary schools.
Oh my God! See, Chad, this is why
Hey, I
channel
don't
memberships
want
are
this,
open.
so we'll be fine.
It's to fund these streams that Ryan and Dobby just go insane on. Okay, this is a charity event for the severely deficient in money and cancer. Jesus. Oh God.
Your money can help fund a Welshman today. Help this
And-
Welshman escape his prison.
And help a cancer patient out of his stage 4 cancer. There we go.
For £2 a month, ladies and gentlemen, you can feed my my food addiction, or you can cure Dobby's cancer.
And all the while, I profit off of both people's misery. Yeah! No, but seriously, guys, if you want to listen to podcasts, it is going to be on Spotify and Amazon Music. Of course, there's in other platforms, but because those two are the biggest, that's where the podcast will be. Again, stay
If we
tuned
don't
for
get
more
banned
streams.
from them,
Was that?
if we don't get banned from them.
Oh, no, I don't get banned from them because I just tell them, hey, all my content is fucking explicit because you two are in it. So they're like, okay,
I'll
fam,
make sure
good,
we
man.
never get banned again. Jews are the best. Jews are great. Jews number one. They're never late. Israel's the best country on planet Earth. And if you disagree, you're getting cancelled.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look,
Anyway, if you want
do drugs.
Yes. Kids, don't do drugs, okay? Just stop it. Get some help. So, again, you guys want to catch it? It's there. The link to all my socials will be in the link tree in the description below. Or if you go to the About section of my channel, the link tree is there as well. There will be 2 videos coming very soon. And as always, there will be a live stream every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and of course 8 p.m. UK time. So again, everybody except maybe those that are far in Europe and I guess are in the middle of lesbian scissoring may not be able to catch our show, but don't worry, the replay will always be here. All right, and that way you can hear Ryan's insanity 20 times over. Yes. And Dobby trying to clap back against the Cardboard King himself. Because if anything is proven is that if freaking death shows up in our stream, that must mean the cancer patient's power has increased. But yeah, guys, again, thank you for the wonderful stream. And as always, I wish y'all a... God damn it, Ryan, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm Black Angel diversity.
You look like the world's cheapest Death Reaper. Everybody else at the side.
On a budget, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a pirate now? Is this a
No, it's Borg.
A Borg? That's the world's cheapest Borg.
Whoever's been giving
being
you drugs.
assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Oh my god. Well, guys, for
He's
real.
Working for cuts.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful one. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, be courageous in all the crazy times ahead, and remember, say some
Wakanda
crazy
forever.
Yes, exactly. Say some wild bullshit like Ryan right now. Okay, make yourself laugh. Make other people laugh. Make sure that you are able to have a good time in this crazy world, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you need to make sure that you're enjoying it at every step of the way. All right, everybody? So, without further ado, thank you so much, and Namaria, friends.
And now for something completely different.
What are stories but mystery boxes? There's a...
What a load of shit.
You want to play games? Okay. I'll play with you. Say hello to my little friend! Damn!
Oh, no, I ain't messing with you. Oh, no.
Until next time, I'm a British person. Good night.
What? You want more?
It's okay. We know.